I know it has been a long 98 days so far, but we are almost at the end. With part 1 and part 2 of the HOH now complete, there's really nothing left to do but prep for that finale. There are still a few things to talk about today, including predictions for the final 2, but first, if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you can stay tuned. Even though the season is ending soon, I do still talk about other shows from time to time, plus it's always a good time over here. Now, let's get started. So when we last left off, Matt had won part 1 of the HOH, leaving Jag and Bowie to battle it out in part 2. Now, up until this point, Jag and Bowie had been locked in pretty tight, so the thought of them now having to go against each other was really starting to stress them out. You know, it was really starting to look like Jag was finally beginning to regret keeping Matt in the game at first. But later on, when they're alone, Jag actually talks about how he let Matt win that last comp.
But we were going to stay up for more than another 2
for
hours.
For what? You know what I mean? I was like, I know we can stay up here, but it's like, we already won.
I know.
The whole goal was to beat her. So that's why, that's why I was saying, if she had stayed inside more, I think within the next 5 minutes, we would have just done that. Because that's why right when she left, I looked at you and I was like, do you want this? Or
yeah, and I was like,
and we were talking, and
I was just like, for me, I was just like,
what's the next comp?
Who's got the best chance?
I was, and still am, super confused by this. I'm not sure if Jag is really bad at the game, or if Matt is just a much better social player than I thought. Because Jag was this close to doing what he needed to do and evicting Matt last week, and now he's just letting him win comps? The feeds have been choppy the last few days, so hopefully we get to hear Jag's side of this in the DR. But for now, Jag and Bowie are gonna go off to compete in part 2. And when the feeds return, it is no surprise to see that Jag has won yet again. With that, we officially have Jag versus Matt on finale night. Jag beating Bowie doesn't surprise me too much since he is the better competitor overall, but now that Jag knows he's in the finals, he is acting very different towards Miss Bowie Jane, and she can totally tell. After the comp, Bowie goes up to Jag, trying to get some reassurance that they're still working together, but Jag is just not helping her feel better at all.
I think it's fine to just let whatever happens, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, like
I don't need to do anything, do I? I mean...
Not at this point, I feel like, I mean, that's also up to you, but I mean, I guess, or up to him, or up to whatever happens.
You can tell that Bowie is starting to panic, probably for the first time since that red vote. And Jag is not a good liar, so instead of just reassuring Bowie anyway, he is being dodgy and avoidant and awkward.
And you still feel the same way, right? You still feel the same way if you win, right?
I feel the same way about what?
What do you reckon?
What do you mean? Still feel the same way?
If you win, yeah, your position, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I'm not going to do anything. Like, if you're like that, I'm just going to barrack for you, and if he wins, he wins.
Yikes. Looks like Bowie Jane has been replaced just that quick. For the longest time, Jag and Bowie were super tight with each other. But over the past few days, it looks like Matt moved right back up to that top spot. So now Jag and Matt are back to being bros and swearing to still stay loyal to each other to the very end.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we pulled it off, bro. The greatest heist of the century.
Bro, it literally was the greatest heist.
Greatest
It wasn't supposed to happen.
Ever.
It was like, when they do those things, like, oh, what would have happened if this person didn't make it, or what would have happened if this person?
And we showed them what would happen. Like, from that power.
I know.
Everything else
This game would have been completely different. This game would have been completely different.
They are talking about how proud they are of each other and how it doesn't even matter who wins that final HOH because they'll be together no matter what.
Sounds like, hey, congrats on final 2.
Good job, buddy.
Congrats.
Save the shit.
We did everything we did.
Now I need my button up.
I know.
Good job. That was so good, dude.
Thank you.
Good job.
Dude, good job, D2. What a fucking season.
Part 3 of the HOH is usually a quiz comp about the days or the gameplay during that season. And Jag has performed a little bit better than Matt in quizzes overall, so I would say that it's just a little bit more likely that Jag wins his final HOH. If that happens, it sounds like Jag is set on bringing Matt to the end with him, but I just don't know if the jury is going to respect that. Jag's comp ability does speak for itself, yes, but his strategic game needs a lot of work, and moves like this just highlight that even more. Now, there is still the chance that Matt beats Jag in part 3, and if that happens, I think that Matt would bring Jag too, which may make the jury roll their eyes, but the difference is Matt has played a better social game overall than Jag from top to bottom. And see, this is why Bowie should be getting into Jag's head about how big of a threat Matt is to win the game overall. She should be reminding him about how Cory and Blue left the house saying that Matt was playing the best game. She should still be fighting for her spot, but she's just not. For now, Matt and Jag continue to bond about their bromance and how they ran the game this season.
Boys for life. We ran it, bro.
What?
We ran this thing.
We did. We were bullies.
We ran this. We bullied.
At one point,
everyone.
we became the bullies.
Yeah.
But we weren't. We had to. Because if we hadn't,
to.
we would have been picked off. So it was like we had to be controlling the game or we were going to be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All I know is one of them is going to be salty at the end. Jag was the front runner to win for a while, but I think that keeping Matt may have been his biggest mistake. But you know what? Jag doesn't seem too pressed to win though, so maybe it doesn't even matter.
Should we rock, paper, scissors for the next comp?
For the next comp. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. Just make eye contact.
All right, this doesn't count, but let's see what would have happened if
Okay.
right now we were...
Okay.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Okay.
Oh! Oh! I hand it. You have to miss the first 4 questions.
I cannot wait until the finale night to see how this all plays out. I suppose there is a teeny chance of a blindside if somebody decides to keep Bowie, but I just don't think that's likely to happen right now. This endgame has been pretty dry though, so a Cody-Nicole situation on finale night would be quite juicy. It is still sad to see this season come to an end. Even though this ending was slow, everything started off so strong, and I would still say that overall I had an absolute blast watching the feeds this season. I will be back again to talk to you all after the finale, but until next time, bye.